Welcome. This is Pastor Keith again with Progressive Movement Towards Christ.com. You can reach us at www.movementtowardschrist.com, or you can hear us on any podcast venue you listen to. Now, again, I'm Pastor Keith, and I did a sermon way back then on Lucifer. But I decided to make a Lucifer part 2 because it's so important to know thy enemy and thy God. So I wanted to let you know that, what the government doing right now is wrong. What Satan is doing is wrong. What we are doing is wrong. What this pandemic we all suffer for is wrong. And Lucifer is wrong. Now there's a lot of groups out there that glorify Lucifer's name, even have a religion named after him. And as you have to understand, he is a fallen angel. He was in heaven. He started in heaven, but he fell because he wanted too much power. He wanted God's power. And Lucifer is called Satan, the devil, and many other names in many cultures. And the definition of the devil is the personification of evil as it is conceived in various cultures and religions transitions. It is seen as an objectification of a hostile and destructive force. There's other fallen angels out there, but this is a powerful angel who thought he could take God's place. And I just want to go over what the definition of Lucifer is in the Bible and in Wikipedia. Now, interpretations of a similar term in the Hebrew Bible translated in the King James Version as a proper name Lucifer led to a Christian tradition of applying the name Lucifer and its associated stories of the fall from heaven to Satan, but modern scholarship generally translates the term in the relevant Bible. Now, let's go a little deeper into the devil. Now, the devil is there. Now, well, let me tell you, a young girl told me the other day that the devil was talking to her, wanting her to do bad things to her siblings, to her friends, and to other people. Now, you have to understand, she asked me, what is this? I said, you know what? The devil talks to everyone. And at this time, you're in a period in your life that you think nobody loves you, nobody needs you, and nobody cares. And that's when the devil attacks. He attacks all of God's children at any age. Now, they're not a religious family per se, but I've talked to her about God and her siblings about God and the devil, and they asked me all the questions that normally we ask when we're thinking about Lucifer. Now, I told her that the basis of Lucifer is to take God's children and bring them into him, bring them into his fold, take them to hell. Take their soul to hell, make them do things that aren't right, make them do things that are against God. And now God has already defeated the devil in the Bible, in Revelation, thrown him to the fire, but we have not yet got there, but we're fighting to stop Lucifer from moving our lives into the darkness. And of course, we know the darkness is somewhere that we, as God's children, should not go. But God gives us a way out. He opens a door where we can escape from Satan's grasp, from Lucifer's grasp, from the devil's grasp. So we can walk again with him. Now, I told you in the Bible it says that if you expel a devil, a demon, and you move back into God's light, then that demon that was trying to push you into the darkness goes to the desert, but he brings back 7 more of the demons with him. So now you're attacked by more than just one demon. So it gets even harder. But nothing's hard if you believe in God. Nothing's hard if you walk in his light. Ask him for a way out. Ask him to help you, because nothing is done without God. But the Satan lovers out there know that Lucifer is a powerful God, powerful fallen angel. And they want to walk with him because they enjoy the evil. They enjoy the darkness. They enjoy the drugs. They enjoy the partying. They enjoy everything that the devil offers. So just like we enjoy God's presence in God's church, they enjoy being with Lucifer, being with Satan. So they walk away from God. They walk away from the light. And they don't want to ask for God's forgiveness because they're in a place where they want to be. Now, we all know that we cannot control others. We can't make them walk into the light. Only God can open the door for them. And the only thing they can do is listen to him. But if they're living in the darkness, they have no need to be saved. They do not need for justification to come to God's light. No matter what is said, no matter who says it, if you're at a place where you enjoy, you won't leave it. And that's what Lucifer presents to all of us. The other side, the dark side, the fun side. You can have fun with God. But Lucifer projects a life of happiness, indulgence, greed, personification, and everything that we want to enjoy life, to enjoy things, to be rich, to be famous. He offers you everything to get you to come over into his side. Lucifer is powerful. Lucifer knows when to attack you. Lucifer knows when to attack your soul. Lucifer knows when you're at your lowest. Lucifer knows that you have gone into the darkness before. Lucifer knows if you're evil because he has made you that way. The darkness is evil and evil is the darkness, and Lucifer reigns over the darkness. And we as God's children in a weak state, we have gone into the darkness and away from the light. Now we have to walk in the light and stay away from the darkness and cast Lucifer out of our lives. Just like that kid I was talking about. I told her to cast Lucifer out of your life. Cast the devil out of your life. When you have that thought, push it out of your mind. Ask God to take it from you. Ask God to relieve you of the pressure that Satan or Lucifer is putting on you. We, as God's children, must walk with him must talk with him, pray to him, and ask him for his help at all times. Because he is the God of gods. He is the supreme being, the creator. He is the principal object of faith. God is omnipotent, all-powerful, omniscient, all-knowing, omnipresent, all-present, omnibenevolent, all-good, as well as having an external a necessity to exist. So we should not listen to Lucifer. We shall not listen to those whispers in our ears. Let's not listen to those thoughts he puts in your mind to take you into the darkness. If you feel somebody pushing you in the darkness, it is Satan. It is Lucifer. And if you walk with Lucifer, you cannot walk with God. There's no middle ground. Either you walk with Lucifer or you walk with God. People think, well, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God. Have you read what God can do? Have you read what he can give you? Have you read about his glory? I don't know, but I think you should. Walk away from Lucifer and walk with God. This is Pastor Keith from Progressive Movement Towards Christ. You can reach us at www.movementtowardschrist.com. That's www.movementtowardschrist.com. And you can reach us on any podcast channel you listen to. And remember, invite your family and friends, and let's unite with God and against Satan. May God be the glory.